Daniel, I'm in our team chat if you have time or want to bounce in.
Okay, be there in just a second. There you are.
27.296.
How's it going?
Oh, I just figured I'd run a couple practice laps, see what happens.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember how to run this track. I put it in as a 10-to-1 here just a second to try to maybe get a qualifying set in, but
I got mine at 14 right now.
25.591.
Main thing you want to remember is get all the way down to the bottom right here because of that rough spot.
oh,
Yeah, it got a little loose.
are you using any brake?
Yeah.
24.285.
Driving last night and driving this, it's just so much different.
Last night sucked.
Yeah, it was a hard race, honestly. I was tired at the end of it.
Oh, I was too. I was wore out. Especially 4 hours of it.
Yeah, that race was long, but if I remember right, we ran,
24.337.
even in the trucks, we ran like 200 laps there. I knew that when I saw that it was going to be a long race because we do that one year at the truck series.
I think we did. This race here is going to be a shit show too.
24.147.
Yeah, I got pretty loose out of 2. 4 I'm not too bad in. But I tried that 10-to-1. I don't really know if I like it yet. Was thinking about maybe for like a qualifying run, but I mean, God, I can't even get under 20 into the 23 right now.
24.117.
What's bad is I think my last 3 laps have been exactly the same, 24.117.
Yeah.
.313.
Was a little smoother. I just kind of held the brakes through the corner while giving it some gas, and it seemed to make it run a little better through 1 and 2.
Yeah.
24.
I don't know, the 1 and 2, I don't know the braking point really. I can't really figure that out. I'm going to use that scuff mark, I guess, up here is what I'm using at the moment, but I feel like I get back to the throttle too late.
Yeah, I think I'm driving in too deep. I think I need to lift a little sooner and throttle off.
24.661.
I'm trying it with no brakes now just to see.
That brake at that scuff mark going into 1 really seemed to help. I don't have a good braking point for 3 and 4. That was my fastest time there. But then 4 I just lost it out of 4.
24.386.
I like this track, it's just kind of tough.
I like it because it is tough.
Yeah.
Start
This
looking
is a
for your
better
sign.
track in the car that we're driving, like the trucks. I don't think it'd be very fun in
Pit
next gen.
boxing
I don't think
right
we
here.
race here this year, but
Oh, I think it'd be a shit show in the cars.
I mean, if I remember right, last year we raced here, if you remember that, the first round of the playoffs in
Yeah.
the MPI.
So 10 laps at 14, my right front was 96.6.
Well, that's pretty good. I haven't done anything outside of like 3 or 4 lap runs yet, so. But I feel like I'm burning them tires. I tell you that.
Right. I changed the offset to +15 just to see what it would do, because all of my open sets, that's what it was set at. And I dropped it to +12 or 12 to 1.
24.009.
Yeah, I'm running the 12 to 1 right now. I haven't touched anything with the offset yet, personally.
Well, that was my fastest lap so far, 24.009, and I really wasn't into it very hard because it was the first lap.
Yeah.
.017.
That, I don't know if that scuff mark has helped me tremendously in break point in 1. I just got to find something to use as a break point in 3. You know the one I'm talking about, that.
Yeah, I'll look when we get up here.
Yeah, it looks like somebody hit the wall, like there's just a big old black tire scuff mark there.
Yeah, right there on the entrance of 1.
Yep. I've been using that as that's when I use the brake, and that's helped me a bunch. The 3 doesn't really have anything.
No, it really doesn't.
.473.
I mean, I'm not running the fastest myself, but I was going to run 10 hard laps and kind of see.
24.056.
where my tires were. Looks like it'll be about 50 laps on fuel, don't you think?
Mine's showing, what the hell is it showing? I'm showing till empty 49.1 right now, and I'm on 7 laps on this run.
Okay.
So 55-ish maybe.
24.183.
I got 42 left in the tank, and I'm on lap 9. Figure anywhere between 50 to 55, kind of a fuel window.
Yeah. What are the stages, 50 and 100?
Honestly, I'll have to look here. I just ran 10 laps. I'm going to make a pit entry and go in and
24.159.
check.
Yeah, be careful with that.
I don't know why I hit that. We're the only ones in here.
Right.
Man, you ain't lying. This is a tough. Man, 40 mile an hour. Gee.
24.104.
All right, so my tires on 12 to 1, just a 10 lap burner run, was 93 on the right, 96 on the right rear. I mean, that's not bad.
No, that ain't bad at all.
And I felt like I was running it pretty hard.
24.346.
Oh, I'll look at them stages real quick while I'm thinking of it.
.32.
Trying to think of where does he put that in here? I get always confused where he puts that
I think
at.
it's on the schedule.
No, it used to be, but it just tells us what the track is. I mean, I guess I could pull up
24.392.
already the session. Oh, I know where it is. He puts it underneath that Discord thing. He sets up an event.
Oh, that's right.
Which I do like that. All right, so we have 200 laps. Stage 1 is at 65. Stage 2 is 130.
24.718.
And we have 7 sets of tires. Man, he was nice on the tires.
Yeah, this track eats them, or usually does.
So we at least got to go 28 laps on a set of tires if we break it up that way.
I think we'll go more than that just because there's going to be a lot of cautions.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I don't think I'm going to sweat the tires too bad.
24.668.
Because a fuel run, even if the thing goes green, you're only going to be able to get to about 50 to 55 on the fuel. I would take tires there automatically.
Oh yeah.
So I just don't think tires are going to. I mean, I do think they're going to play a pivotal role, but I mean, all we got to do is run over the 28 laps, and we're gold for the whole race on the first set.
Right. Well, I'm sitting. I'm on lap 16, and I'm showing 40 in the tank.
So I just reset mine. Mine is showing before I pulled out on the track 51.7. Well,
Yeah,
that's in the tank.
That'd be about right.
24.852.
I'm gonna be about 55. So if you can save, I don't think you can save enough to make it to 65.
Oh, I don't either. I mean, that's a lot of laps.
2 cautions you might be able to, but not without at least 2 cautions.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
24.829.
I'm gonna run this one to 20 at 12 to 1 and see what the tires look like.
All right. Yeah, I was going to run some more laps here and kind of see.
24.9.
I will say after about 12 laps, you got to back the corner up a little more.
A little more.
Ooh, I had to play with the throttle through 3 and 4 there.
25.125.
Seems like that middle line's the fastest.
Yeah. I'm kind of starting to remember some of it now when you kind of, I got to start taking notes on these things.
Well, and honestly, that's one reason I started streaming the shit, so we can go back and look.
25.018.
I was streaming for a while and then it was kind of hurting my quality sometimes, and then I was just streaming it into like a private channel on
Right.
YouTube. But then I was like, I don't know, it just seemed like it was running, my computer was just running like double time, it seemed like.
See, I've got mine streaming to 3 to the Facebook, the Twitch, and the YouTube, and I'm still sitting, I've got it maxed at 75 frames per second, and that's where it's sitting.
Yeah.
Pitboxing 10,
Start looking for your sign.
5,
Yeah, was your team
5,
fired up a little bit
3,
last
4,
night?
2,
Oh, God, yeah.
2,
1.
1.
Right here.
Stop on the sign.
Dude, I tell you right now, every chance I get, I'm going to smoke Mario.
Yeah, I saw you on the, I didn't know what happened, I didn't know he'd hit you. I saw you put that in there, but then I went back and was watching some of the
All clear,
broadcast off
punch it.
and on throughout the day when I had time, and I saw he punted you there down the back stretch. I don't know what
Yeah.
happened necessarily.
Oh, well, I think a lot of it, honestly, was Parker.
Yeah, he was a problem all night.
Yeah, I really wanted to send him a message and go, you been drinking tonight?
Yeah, I wasn't around him much, but obviously I saw that he was wrecking and on the replays and stuff.
So 20 laps right front was 83 and 94 right rear.
Yeah, that ain't bad at all.
And that was at 12
I don't
to
think.
1.
I think I might run that 12 to 1 then.
Yeah, I left it at 12 to 1 and changed the offset to a negative just to see how it does and see if I can get any faster. I can't when I'm scuffing the wall.
Oh man, I just got in the wall myself. I guess I'll just call that a 10-lap run again, I guess.
Right.
I was wanting to run a 20-lap run, but I don't want to do it with damage. See how much damage it actually cost with me smacking the wall, because that could happen tomorrow. Well, I had damage right off the bat last night. Somebody checked up and I ran into the back of them. Coming out of 2, so like first 15 laps I had 45 seconds of damage. So I just hit the wall there, I only had 4, so it's not too bad.
Yeah, that ain't bad.
Let me see what my tires were though. So on that 11-lap run there, I was 91. So that's about the same as it was the last time. I was 93 on a 10-lap, so.
Right.
So if I do, that'd put me about right where you were, 82, 83 right there at a 20-lap run.
Pushed a little too hard out of 2. I think I'm going to try to make me a new paint for tomorrow night.
Yeah, me too. I'm getting tired of running the same paint. The problem is that there ain't a lot of guys painting these new trucks, though.
No, there's not.
You off tomorrow? Or you got to go out and work.
I gotta take Mama to a doctor's appointment in the morning, and then I'll be around.
Yeah, I'm off Wednesday. Got to work tomorrow though.
Ah, there's the wall.
24.111.
I just left my foot in it.
Damn, he pinched me down. Oh, Newbrow there. God, I'll race around that guy tomorrow night.
Oh, had you pinched down?
Yeah, it didn't give me a lick of room. Man, that turn one's rough though, even in the middle lane, you know it.
Oh yeah, it is.
Yo, James got a little fired up last night, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Oh, you ought to heard him on our Discord.
Was he mad?
Oh, he was fucking pissed. I don't know if I've ever heard James that mad.
Yeah, I actually thought they were going to boot them both, to be honest with you.
23.814.
Ooh, there we go, 23.814.
There you go.
Drop your brake bias down to about 52.
52? Dang. Okay, let me try that. Yeah, I ain't even touched the brake bias yet.
23.996.
And you're at a negative offset?
No, I put the offset back to what it was on the setup.
Okay, the 8 plus.
Yeah.
Well, let me go see how this does.
Twenty-three point nine one three.
Yeah, 3 laps, all of them under 24.
Dang. Yeah, I figured James was fired up. Him and I raced pretty hard together for several laps there. That one time I about slid up into him. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, I fucking smoked Travis, and I felt bad.
23.932.
Well, all of a sudden, he was on my outside, and I heard him. I heard just the tires squall, and I'm like, what happened there? And then I saw it on a replay, and that's when I rode in the thing.
Yeah, well, he'd been cutting my nose off for the past couple of weeks, and I'm just like, I'm done. I'm not giving it.
Yeah.
Man, I'm only 1/10 of a second off of Zach Wilson.
Did you get another one lower than 8:14?
No, he's 7:14.
Oh, okay, I gotcha.
I am going to mess with the offset just a little bit. I'm going to bump it up. You know what? Actually, I'm not. I'm just going to bump it to... Shit, let's drop it down to 10 and see what happens. To 10-1.
I like that braking better, but I can't seem to get off the corner now as good as I could. I gotta get used to it, I guess, because I got a 23.824 on the old set. But turn one, these bumps are just killing me. I feel like. Are you running that middle lane in the turn one, or are you running higher than that?
Middle.
24.003. Car outside. Clear outside if you want it.
I think turn 3 and 4 you can run a little lower, can't you?
24.19.
I think I'm just going to enter in. If I have to green flag pit tomorrow night, I'm just going to enter in on that apron
24.105.
on the back stretch anyway.
Probably safer.
Twenty-three point nine four four.
Yeah, I don't know how much I like 10. Try 14. Oh, if I'd seen that was you, I'd have come straight out of the pits.
I didn't even see that was you down there. I was messing with the black box.
Your wife get mad at you.
Well, I just there was my fastest one right there, 23.785.
There you go.
What I did though is I ran that line. I went a little lower in 3 and 4. Now, of course, I can't do it now because I'm on 3 or 4 lap old tires, but then I hit the wall.
23.661.
661. Just took number 1, baby.
Dang! Look at you go.
I'm dead.
Hopefully, you didn't have your hand in the wheel.
No. All I care about is beating Zach Wilson.
Yeah, that's well. I'm surprised he's not still in here. I mean, God, the session had barely opened when I hopped in. Him and Swavely already were gone.
Right. I'm sure Swavely will be back in here because he wants that number 1 spot.
I don't know if, man, I saw Dylan already ran a lap or 2, so I don't know if he.
Oh, he did, didn't he?
Yeah. I thought it just had barely opened when I got in here.
Me too.
Twenty-three point nine five seven.
Well, then I about knocked the wall down out of 4.
Yeah, I don't think I have anything for you on that 23.6.
I don't know if I could ever do it again.
I ran another quicker lap for me. It was a 23.713. It took me ahead of Wilson, but Now I'm in the wall. You guys thought about what you're doing for the winter series yet?
I don't know what I'm gonna end up doing.
23.896.
Have you guys thought any more about what you're
Slow
doing for
car
next
down low.
season?
Slow car down low.
Honestly, I haven't. I hate to say it, but if the driving doesn't change or people don't do something about the way some of them drive, I don't know if I'll come back next season.
Yeah.
23.813.
I mean, you know, they don't give a shit, but I do.
Yeah.
Twenty-three point 821.
I'm running consistent 8.2s, 8.3s. I mean, if I could do that all race, I'd be happy with that.
Oh yeah. I'm sure it'll go up as the tire wear gets worse, but
Right.
I'm running consistent lap times. They're just not as fast as that when you laid down.
23.917.
8.1s, 8.2s is about as fast as I can get now, but I was balls to the wall on that lap. I mean, I don't think I could ever get any more than that.
Yeah, I'm still not happy with my turn one though. Like,
24.045.
I don't know. It's almost like I need to run that middle lane, but I almost need to straddle that white line a little bit or something, because I feel like I'm hitting them bumps and it's just killing my speed. It like pops the nose of the truck up high, I feel like.
Yeah, it bounces.
23.983. .098.
I'm hoping this is going to be a night race. We ain't had a lot of night races
Pit
in
box in
I
10,
don't haven't.
Start looking for your sign.
5,
5,
3,
4,
2,
3, 2,
1.
1.
Right here.
Stop on the sign.
Well, I've ran 60 laps. I think I'm going to call that good. I'm going to go look at some paints here and see if I can practice a little bit
Okay,
more
punch it.
tomorrow on here before the race, but wanted to see if they got any good paints on here. They probably don't, but
I'm going to run the same setup I had at 14 to 1 and 12 to 1 just to see if it's a little faster for like a qualifying lap.
yeah.
And then I'll probably bail off. I got to take Mama to her damn doctor's appointment like 8 o'clock in the morning, so.
Yeah, you got to get up early.
Well, and the bad thing is it's all the way over in Kansas on the other side, so.
Car stop down
Yeah.
low.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to start making some paints for Sunday now too, because update all these contingencies.
I wish
I
they
just
would quit messing with shit.
I'm not real happy with any of those cars over there. I'm ready to get out of the Mustang personally.
Oh, yeah. There's just not as many paints.
No. And then if you got to watch it, because then you start running a paint, well then everybody else is doing the same thing you're doing, getting on trading paints, and then the only difference is the number.
Right.
You know, so then it's like, thought about running this mellow yellow. There's 27 sim stamped on here. I thought about running it.
23.87.
It's got one of them decal layers or spec maps on it, so like once you edit it, the spec map's never the same. Doesn't seem like.
Yeah, I think 14 is going to be the way to go. 12's just almost, it's hard to correct the snappy loose off too.
Oh, so you think 14's better?
That's what I ran that 662 at.
Well, maybe I need to check that. I don't know. I have to check it tomorrow now, but I'm already out of the session. But
Pit boxing right here.
I get in there tomorrow, probably won't even be able to get close to that lap time.
Right.
Yeah, I'm looking at paints here. I'm not impressed so far. And I wish they'd have these paints where they would, which I get it. I mean, they want to make them realistic, but I wish they'd have these paints where there wasn't all them dang contingencies or the whatever they call them on there. The, you know, and then some of them they paint it with
Oh, the
craftsman.
sponsors.
Yeah, I just wish none of that was on there, and that way you could, because most of them leagues that you're in, they have some version of them. Which I guess they're trying to make it realistic, but
Yeah. Well, I'm going to put, let's see, this is the one that Dylan and everybody's in, the one we're in right now, isn't it?
yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm going to put those screenshots in here of my setup.
Yeah, that'll be good. I could probably throw this paint together real quick. I found me a new Menards paint.